Mold can be a serious health issue, and I'm not referring to yeast infections or candida, but mold. Mold can be a problem because some strains can produce dangerous toxins called mycotoxins, and they can compromise our health. Now, we're all exposed. From water damaged buildings, also foods and drinks expose us, but it becomes a problem if the exposure is chronic and repeated, and especially if you're the 1 in 4 people that have a genetic predisposition to becoming really sick from mold. If you take the average person and they repeatedly get exposed to mold, they're going to get sick. But if you remove them from the environment, they're slowly going to be able to clear the mold and toxins from their body and recover and get better. But not everyone. Some people's immune system has an inappropriate and overreaction to the mold and toxins called an autoimmune illness. They will just get sicker and sicker without serious intervention. What mold does to the body is that it damages our mitochondria, which is the energy producing part of our cells, and it weakens the immune system. Between these two things, it becomes a perfect storm of illness because your body can't function correctly and our immune system cannot protect us from infections and cancer. So it can end up affecting all of our organs, from our brain, our lungs, our hormones, liver, kidneys, everything, and then it can cause a multitude of symptoms, from our brain functioning, mood syndromes, gut symptoms, respiratory illnesses, pain and fatigue symptoms, and so it can be very confusing to figure out, and it can get confused with other syndromes, for example, Lyme disease. So if you have a lot of different symptoms or a bunch of different diagnoses that just aren't getting figured out and addressed, I would consider seeing a functional medicine practitioner or someone with experience in functional integrative medicine, because providers in Western medicine are not properly trained to identify, diagnose, or treat mold illness. There are tests like visual scans, brain scans, blood, urine tests, but they cannot be ordered and done by a provider that doesn't have access to them or doesn't understand them. When it comes to treating and recovering from mold illness, it takes time, up to 2 years. And it's a combination of first removing exposure to mold and then trying to clear the body of the mold and toxins using binders, which there's many, and infrared saunas. I will eventually be doing more videos on mold in the home and mold in foods, but I wanted to start with a basic understanding, or perhaps confusion, about mold illness. Research shows that clicking the thumbs up and subscribe button will make fingers healthy and strong, and besides, it's free.